Hi, I'm Cody. I'm a senior at Francis Scott Key High School.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm a senior at Winters Mill High School, and we both attend the Carroll County Career and Tech Center in Westminster, Maryland for welding.
So the masonry program came to us with a project. It was to build a shelf that could store their concrete and sand.
The problem that came to us was that it has to hold 10,000 pounds.
So the first part of the project was drawing it up, figuring out all the lengths and dimensions that we needed in order to make the shelf, as well as the materials and tools that we might need.
Then we had to wait 1 to 2 weeks for the materials to show up before we started cutting them to the dimensions we needed and grinding down the corners so they all fit together.
After we cut all the material down to the length using the bandsaw, we then had to notch the C-channel using a cutting torch so it would fit together.
We then had to grind out the notches so they actually went into the slots.
Yeah. After all the material was cut up and ground down smooth, we laid it all out on the floor so that way we could see how it looked, make sure everything looked right. Then after we tacked it all up using the MIG welder, we would move one side over to the side, off to the side of the project, and then we would do the other side.
We then used the shop crane to make the newest side. We then put that on top of it, and then we welded it. When we put the top on, we tacked it. We then set it upright, so then we can weld a lot more of the C-channel flat. And then we kind of just kept on rotating it, so that way we were always welding flat. That way, because that's the strongest way for us to weld it.
The easiest way too.
Yeah. So we can move it around the shop. We're gonna try to, so it's easier on us.
Then after all the joints were welded up, we had to add on some feet, and then we also had to add up some caps on top to prevent stuff from falling into the project, like water and dust and all that.
To do that, we cut flat bar, and then we punched a hole for the feet, and then for the bottom, we just cut flat bar on a horizontal bandsaw. So just fit into it and capped it off and welded it.
So after we got the shelf moved into the classroom for masonry, we had to find a way to anchor it to the floor and the wall. So we did that by drilling into the floor and then driving bolts down into the floor that were then to hold the feet. Then we also drilled holes through the back of the shelf so we could anchor through it into the wall.
What I liked about the project was that I got to work with Cody. We've been friends ever since kindergarten, so it was kind of nice to do something with him our last year together.
Then what I liked about the project was learning the engineering that goes in behind these types of projects, because when I go to college, I want to study mechanical engineering and get a master's degree in that.
This class has helped me with problem solving. And it also would be good to earn some side cash, as I need money to pay for my degree in cybersecurity. We are thankful our teacher trusted us to create such an important project for the masonry kids, not only from a safety standpoint, but also a functionality standpoint. And we learned a lot from the project.